today's English class of grade 7. Today we are in unit 11 on the lesson listening and speaking. And we are focusing on inviting today. It means our language focus is inviting. That's why I have brought some samples of invitation cards. Let's go through that. Are you ready? Very good. Okay. Here it is. You are invited. You are invited to a formal dinner hosted by Tina Williams. December 9, 2015, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Crescent Hotel, 2520 Meadow Lane, Dallas, Texas. RSVP to Tina 555-555 and again 5555. So here in this invitation card, what do you find first? Of course, who is invited, right? So the most important thing in invitation card is who is inviting and who is invited. So if you are invited to any parties, okay, or any occasions, then you get such kind of invitation card. And to invite somebody or to be invited, there should be occasions, some occasions, right? Maybe wedding or maybe birthday parties, New Year parties, whatever. There should be one occasion to invite somebody or organize a party. So when somebody organizes a party, the person is the host. Okay, the organizer is the host. So hosted by, who is hosting it? And then to whom the card is sent, they are invited. And the things to be included in invitation card, of course, the occasion, what occasion it is, right? Or there should be the place, venue. That means venue should be there. Where is the party? We should know that. Where, when, of course, date is important. Otherwise, which date to go to party, right? So date is important. Day is important, obviously. And timing should be there. As you can see here, here you are invited mean the person who received this card is invited, and this is a formal dinner party, dinner program, let's say dinner program, and then hosted, the host is Tina Williams. Date is 9 December 2015, and particular time to be there 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. this time. Now where to go? So this is at Crescent Hotel. This is the venue, and this is full address. This is particular place name, and then full address is mentioned. And finally there is RSVP. RSVP mean you have to actually, okay, this is the way, this is the tradition of invitation. You have to inform beforehand whether you will be able to attend the program or not, attend the party or not, attend the dinner or not. So you have to inform whether you will be able to come to the party, dinner or not. So this is RSVP, and there is number where you can make call. All right. So this is one example. I have one more example. Here it is. Okay, this is just sample, okay, not exact invitation card. This is a sample, the way to write. So here is groom and bride. So groom is, okay, this is about marriage, okay, marriage ceremony. Occasion is marriage ceremony. That's why here is groom and bride. Groom means man, okay, and then bride, lady side, okay. Marriage ceremony, in marriage ceremony, of course, there is a man and the lady who are getting married, okay. So groom and bride is there. Groom and bride, here you have to mention name. Who are getting married, their names should be here. And this is very formal language. Groom and bride cordially request. It's a very polite way to request. Cordially request the pleasure of your company on the joyous occasion of their marriage. So what is the occasion? Marriage, and it is a joyous moment, happy moment. Where? Now venue should be mentioned. At the Charles Hotel Hall. So what is it? Exact place should be mentioned over there. Then when? Time. Saturday, 14th of February 2015. So according to the particular date should be mentioned, and time as well, at 2 o'clock. And reception at 7 o'clock. So marriage at wedding at 2 o'clock and reception party at 7 o'clock. Venue, full address is there. Place name, we have to mention place name, address, full address should be there. And city, state, so full address should be mentioned in the venue. And some nice words are there, okay. So bless the couple for today's happiness and love, yesterday's sweet memories and future's dream. These are the sweet words for the groom and bride, okay. And there should be bride's parents' name and groom's parents' name. We mentioned that. And this is a formal invitation card, okay. You must have seen, you must have you've been invited to the different parties at home. You can check it out at homes whether you got such kind of wedding cards or not. And of course you need to check out the one which is written in English, because we are learning English over here. So for to learn more language of invitation, you can collect those invitations, the real invitation card that that are sent to your home. You can collect and read and compare. You can even show it to your teacher. You can paste it in your exercise book. So varieties of exercises you can do with this invitation card. Will you be able to do that? I'm sure you'll be doing so. So collect invitation cards, paste in your exercise book and show it to your teacher. Okay, all right, fine. Now we are moving to the next session, that is listening, okay. So we are going to do listening comprehension, and here today's listening text is also, our audio is also related to invitation. We have just talked about invitation cards, and here in our listening also there is talk about invitation, okay. So we are going to listen at least 3 times. At least 3 times we are going to listen the audio, and there are some exercises to be completed. So pay attention, listen. After first listening, okay, I'm going to play it for the first time. So for the first time, you will just enjoy listening, understand it, okay. Enjoy, understand what is there, what is the talk about. Especially you can, if you want to focus, you can focus what is the occasion of invitation. I have already told you this is, our listening is related to invitation. Then of course there should be occasion of it. So what is that? Which occasion is that? You have to point out that occasion. Can you do that? Okay, so here it goes, your first listening. All of you, please get ready with pencils, book and erasers. Ready? Okay, here it
goes. Grade 7, Unit 11. Listen to the audio about an invitation to a party.
I am Dilman Singh Rai. Mr. Sherpa is one of my neighbors. He got his son married last week. There was a wedding party at Hotel Salty. Mr. Sherpa gave the invitation card to me. It read, Mr. and Mrs. Rai are invited to the wedding party. I wished my children were invited to the party too. My children generally don't like parties but enjoy parties in big hotels.
Okay, you must have listened to the audio. So have you found what is the occasion of invitation over there? What is the occasion? Yes, it is wedding ceremony, right? Wedding. There's some wedding of somebody and the invitation card is sent to the people, right? So who invited, who is invited, who invited, who is invited, okay? So there are two parties that we need to talk about, find about in the further exercises. So we will listen again and again and do the exercises given over here. You just get ready for that and we will listen and do the exercise. Okay, so let's see what is next exercise. Here it is. Okay, have your say. A. Listening. Listen to the tape or your teacher and say whether these statements are true or false. Very easy exercise. We have here 4 statements A, B, C and D, and we have to find out whether these statements are true or false on the basis of the text played, okay, on the basis of the audio played. So let's listen to the audio and find out whether these statements are true or false. Okay, let me read these statements for you before we go for second listening. Number A. Mr. Sherpa lives in Mr. Rai's neighborhood. Okay, so as we have already listened to the audio for a time, okay, we came to know that there are the characters like Mr. Sherpa and Mr. Rai. So only one thing we need to find out over here is the relation of Mr. Sherpa and Mr. Rai. Are they neighbors or not? Do they live in their neighborhood or not? So let's find it out. Number B. Mr. Sherpa invited every member of Mr. Rai's family. Okay, so Mr. Sherpa is invited. Okay, Mr. Sherpa invited and Mr. Rai's family is invited. So whether whole family is invited or maybe some members only invited. So that is what you need to pay attention, okay? This time you will be paying attention to those things. Number C, what is there? Mr. Rai hoped that Mr. Sherpa would invite his children too. Okay, so is that true or false? Did Mr. Rai really hope or not? We have to find out that. Hoped his children would be invited or not. D number. This is the last one. Mr. Rai's children don't like parties in big hotels. So you have to find out the preference of Mr. Rai's children. Okay, Mr. Rai, he has some maybe children. Okay, so whether they like parties in the big hotels or not. Let's listen to the audio once again and find out whether these statements are true or false. Are you ready? Here it goes. Second listening.
Grade 7, Unit 11. Listen to the audio about an invitation to a party.
I am Dilman Singh Rai. Mr. Sherpa is one of my neighbors. He got his son married last week. There was a wedding party at Hotel Salty. Mr. Sherpa gave the invitation card to me. It read, Mr. and Mrs. Rai are invited to the wedding party. I wished my children were invited to the party too. My children generally don't like parties but enjoy parties in big hotels.
All right, you must have found the answers because these are very easy, right? So I have already told you where to pay attention listening. Now check your answers. I'm going to give you the right answers and you have to check it, okay? You have to check whether your answers are right or not. A number, Mr. Sherpa lives in Mr. Rai's neighborhood. Is that true or not? True or false? It is true. Okay, it's true. They are neighbors. That's why they were Mr. Rai was invited, right? Then number B, Mr. Sherpa invited every member of Mr. Rai's family. What does the invitation card say? Mr. and Mrs. Rai are invited. That means not the every member of the family. So it is very easy. It is false, right? So let's talk about children of Mr. Rai, and Mr. Rai's children were not invited. That's why it is false. Okay. Now let's move to number C. Mr. Rai hoped that Mr. Sherpa would invite his children too. Did he hope? There is talk about it. Yes, Mr. Rai hoped that. That means it is true. Now finally number D. Mr. Rai's children don't like parties in big hotels. What do you think? True or false? Okay. It is true that Mr. Rai's children do not like parties, but not in the big hotels. That means it is false. Okay, with this we have completed doing this exercise as well. And as I told you, we have more exercises. So some more exercises are there. And of course, I'll play audio for some more time. Okay, so you don't need to worry for that. What is the next exercise now? Let's move and check it out. Here it is. Listen to the audio again and answer the following questions. Okay, this time you have to answer these questions. It means while listening, you have to pay attention to these questions. Number A. Who got married last week? Okay, there is wedding ceremony of somebody. So who was that? Find out that. And number B. Where was the wedding party? So venue. You have to find out place name. Okay, place name. Find out place name. Number C. Who were invited to the party? Okay, so there's talk about invitation card. And to whom it is sent, who are invited, who were invited. Find it out. Number D, how did Mr. Rai feel after reading the invitation card? So there was a kind of feeling in Mr. Rai. Mr. Rai had some feeling after reading the card. What was it? Find out that. And finally, number E, what do the Mr. Rai's children enjoy? What do they enjoy? Find it out after this listening. Will you be able to do? I'm sure you can do it. Listen, pay attention and find out answers of this question. Here it goes, the third listening.
Grade 7, Unit 11. Listen to the audio about an invitation to a party.
I am Dilman Singh Rai. Mr. Sherpa is one of my neighbors. He got his son married last week. There was a wedding party at Hotel Salty. Mr. Sherpa gave the invitation card to me. It read, Mr. and Mrs. Rai are invited to the wedding party. I wished my children were invited to the party too. My children generally don't like parties but enjoy parties in big hotels.
Alright, so you must have found the answers, right? Okay, very good. I know you are very smart enough to find out all the answers. Now here are the right answer. You can check it. Before that, one more time you can be confirmed. Okay, so listen yourself and confirm answer yourself once again. So here is one more time, one extra time listening for you. Okay, so here it goes.
Grade 7, Unit 11. Listen to the audio about an invitation to a party.
I am Dilman Singh Rai. Mr. Sherpa is one of my neighbors. He got his son married last week. There was a wedding party at Hotel Salty. Mr. Sherpa gave the invitation card to me. It read, Mr. and Mrs. Rai are invited to the wedding party. I wished my children were invited to the party too. My children generally don't like parties but enjoy parties in big hotels.
Okay, we have done it. Now I will tell you answer myself. Okay, so how you can check your answers and be confirmed about it. Check your answers. Who got married last week? Okay, have you found that? Tell me quickly, who got married last week? Yes, the answer is Mr. Sherpa's son got married last week. Okay, the name was not mentioned particularly, but there was relation only. So we could say Mr. Sherpa's son. Mr. Sherpa's son got married last week. This is the answer. Have you written the same answer? Okay, let me clap for those who have written the correct answer. Very good. Now let's move to number B. Okay, number B. Who were invited to the party? Okay, there is invitation. Okay, there is talk about invitation. So who were invited? Yes, this is the answer. Mr. and Mrs. Rai were invited to the wedding party. Alright, let's move to number C. C, where was the wedding party? Where was it? You have to tell me the venue, place name. What's the place name? Here it is. The wedding party was at Hotel. Okay, this is the venue. Where was the party? The party at Hotel Salty. All right, now we have two more questions. Number D. How did Mr. Rai feel after reading invitation card? There was certain feeling, right? Mr. Rai told something. What was that? Come on, tell me quickly. Yes, you're right. So he wished something. What did he wish? He wished his children were invited to the party too. Okay, so he wished that. Why did he wish? And number E will tell you why did he wish. So the reason behind was there in number E. Okay, because they enjoy something. What is that? What do the Mr. Rai's children enjoy? What do they enjoy? Okay, here it is. Mr. Rai's children enjoy the parties in big hotels. Okay, they enjoy parties in the big hotels. Okay, with this we have come to the end of our listening task today. You must have enjoyed the listening audio as well, and then the task to be completed along with that. You must have enjoyed all the things. Now we are moving to the next session. Okay, next topic I mean to say, and that is speaking. Number B, speaking. And what is there? Can you guess? You must have already seen what is there and must be excited for that. Yes, there is a song. So that's why it says sing and enjoy the song and write a few words from your heart for your mother. Yes, you have to express some words, some lines for your mother. Can you do that? Obviously, right? Everybody loves their mother, and they have feeling for their mothers, and they have something in their heart. There's special space for mother in everybody's heart, and whenever they are asked to do something for their mother, they are really ready to do that. And here we are going to enjoy a song of mother's love. So for that, look at here, what is there? Let's see what is there. Okay, here is a picture. Look at this picture. My love to my mother. Do you love your mother? Obviously, right? I don't need to even ask. Obviously we love mother, and our mother loves us, right? She is always caring, always, she thinks about us, and so do with us. We are also a little bit sensitive about our mother. So here are a few questions, okay? Few questions for you. Okay, A. How do you express your love to your mother? How do you express your love to your mother? Obviously, we express our love to our mother maybe by some time. We tell her we love her, okay? We tell her that I love you, mom. Or sometime we bring gifts to her, okay? Gifts or greeting cards, flowers, okay? So that may be the way. But do you know the most important part? If you love your mother, you should obey her, okay? So if you obey her and help her in her works, that will be the great love for her. So we should express our love in that way, by obeying her works. Next question is, have you ever composed a poem for your mother? Some of you might have, and some of you, just like, no words. And it's difficult to compose the poems. So you must have, if you have not tried, if you have tried, that's fine. You can read out to your friends. And if you have not tried yet, try it out, okay? Compose a poem for your mother. And then third question is, if you are away from your mother, how do you tell her that you miss her? Whenever we are away from our mother, we miss her daily, right? We miss her so much. So when we miss her, how to tell? No worries, right? These days it's not a problem, not like in the past. In the past we had to write a letter and post it, it takes several days to reach it to the mother. But these days we have technology, right? We can make call, we can text, type, we can even video chat, we can message. So there are multiple ways to tell her that we miss her. Or maybe by sending gifts to her, we can tell her that we miss our mother. Now here's the poem. Okay, let's enjoy this song. Okay, everybody get ready and sing with me. White swan, swimming so gay. White swan, swimming so gay. Carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be. I know she is always thinking of me. I know she is always thinking of me. Wise wind, blowing so gay. Carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be. I know she is always thinking of me. I know she is always thinking of me. Carpenter, carpenter, on your way. Carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be. I know she is always thinking of me. I know she is always thinking of me. A little bird, flying so gay. Carry a message for me today. My love to my mother, wherever she be. I know she is always thinking of me. I know she is always thinking of me. Little stars shining so bright, carry a message for me tonight. My love to my mother, wherever she be. I know she is always thinking of me. I know she is always thinking of me. Okay, thank you everybody to enjoy this song with me for mother. Now, what you have to do is my words to my mother. Okay, so you have to now this the poem we recited, we sang was feeling of the poet's feeling to his her mother. Okay, the name of poet was not given. So he is her mother. How much he or she loved his her mother wrote in the poem in a rhythmic way, in a way we could sing. Now you can write some few words. Whether you can compose a poem or you can write just few words. You can just write few words. Okay, sample I have written short few lines for my mother. Dear mother, you are the most special person in my life. You are my source of inspiration and the reason to live. I love you so much. So that's enough for to write to your mother. Okay, now we have a discussion time. Have a discussion in the class on the following: greatness of mother. So you can discuss with your friend group. You can divide into group, and in the groups you can talk about how great is our mother. How is love of our mother, undying love, untiring sacrifice, what kind of sacrifices she makes, and how we are influenced by her, untold, it is automatically we get influence from our mother, and unfailing love, about her unfailing love. So hold a discussion, talk about these things about your mother. And do you know what is here next? Okay, I have some poems. I have collected some poems about mother. Okay, it's very nice lines, so I have collected it. Listen. How did you find the energy? How did everything, mom? How did you find the energy, mom, to do all the things you did? To be teacher, nurse, and counselor, to me what I was, a kid. How did you do it all, mom? To be a chauffeur, cook, and friend, yet find time to be a playmate. I just can't comprehend. I see now it was love, mom, that made you come whenever I would call. Your inexhaustible love, mom, and I think you are for it all. So our mom manages to do everything for us. Everything. Our mom means everything for us, right? This poem is written by Jonah Fuse. Okay. So one more poem is there, A Mother's Love. Here there is no love like mother's. Her heart is filled with care. With the Christ as her example, her Savior's love she will share. A mother's love is endless. There is no boundary, right? Not changing for all time when needed by her children. A mother's love will shine. God bless these special mothers. God bless them, every one, for all their tears and heart acts and special work they have done. When these on the earth are over, a mother's love lives on. Through many generations, God's blessing on each one. Be thankful for our mothers who love with higher love from power God has given and strength from above. So there's this our mother's love. There are some quotations also I have collected. God could not be everywhere, and therefore he made mothers. Another quotation, mom, nothing could be better than you. The woman who is my best friend, my teacher, my everything, that is my mom. And okay, so we have done with this. Now we are again back to the previous topic, the topic that we started. Do you remember what is that? Yes, inviting. Let's practice this conversation. Okay, this starts from here. Hi, how are you? Are you leaving now? Yeah, I'm going to borrow a book, library book first. That's a good idea. I too need a storybook. Would you come with me? Okay, let's get going. So here, do you find the language of invitation? Which one is that? Yes. Would you come with me? This is inviting to the person. There is one more conversation. Hello, is there anything exciting today? Today is my birthday. Oh, really? I'm having a party tonight and hope you will join us. Of course, that's for the invitation. My father will drop you home if it is too late. That's great. Okay, here can you find the language of invitation? Yes. I am having a party tonight. Hope you will join us. This is inviting. This is the language of invitation. Okay, so look at here. Now, friendly ways of invitations. So these are the friendly ways you can casually invite your friends to the occasions. Like, are you free to catch up for coffee after class? Are you doing anything? Would you like to? Do you want to? Why don't we? Do you wanna mean want to? Okay, start from do you wanna, want to. Do you feel like? How about? These are friendly ways. And there are some formal ways, like we request the honor of your presence, just like the language we read in the invitation card in the beginning. We request the honor of your presence. We request the pleasure of your company. Together with our parents, we invite you. We ask you to be present with us at the ceremony on uniting. Okay, uniting. And we invite you to share with us celebration of love. We ask you to join us at the marriage of. Okay, these are all occasions and these are formal ways of invitation. So one way is one way we talked about is friendly ways. Another is the formal ways. Okay, so friendly ways, generally we can talk to our friends for the short the work, inviting for the short small works. That is also invitation. Okay, with this all information we have come to the end of today's class. So what we have learned? We have learned to invite, we have learned to express love for our mother, and of course there was the listening comprehension. We did listening and comprehensive exercises. So with this much for today. Thank you all. Namaste.